I'm beginning to become a little concerned for these women. I mean, you can be a fan of somebody's, be a fan of Charlie Kirk, whatever. But you do realize that we know that you're actually, I saw a comment that someone said where they're like, he brought everybody together, regardless of their whatever. Together to argue with him. We came together to argue with him and to point out what an extreme white supremacist he was. We didn't come together. It's like they're so far down in this little bitty bubble. They're not getting any oxygen. Are they even circulating oxygen up in those brains? They actually really think that the demons are the people that are saying, yeah, we just want to go on the record and say that black people have the same brain as white people. Charlie Kirk said they didn't. Charlie Kirk said that if a black lesbian came in to remove his appendix, he would say no. And that if he got on a plane and saw that there was a black pilot, he would be concerned that that person wasn't qualified. He actually talked in eugenics, same as the short little mustache man, same as Donald Trump. So save us with your fake outrage. Dudes, come back to the world of the living. You're living. Yeah, demons are pointing out that what Kirk was saying was wrong. Demons? Demons. We're demons for coming out to tell you that your Meemaw and Papaw may have been a little racy McRacerton, and you just don't fucking know how the rest of the world works and how fucked up this is. I mean, you can like the guy because of his hair, because he had a forehead reduction and hair transplant and gum surgery and a pretty wife. You can like the fact that he sat there and smiled with that fucked up goofy grin while he said horrible things about women and black people and gay people and immigrants. Or you could realize that that's a personal flaw up inside your grill. Somehow, some way, somebody radicalized you and you never got out in the real world and found out that your views are fucking abhorrent to most people. You're finding out, I guess what you're finding out, and you're twisting it in the way that, you guys carry the chain down the road, carry the chain down the field. You think we're against Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk could have been anybody. Anybody that said the shit that he said, we would be just as vehemently opposed to. This has nothing to do with him. We're not cheering that he's gone. We're fucking awestruck, dumbfounded, absolutely blown away, bowl me over with a feather that you people thought that there was an unqualified black person that was going to come in and take out his appendix, and that was cool that he said she was unqualified because she was a black lesbian. I don't know who your mama and papa were and who your mom and daddy were, but you know what? A little college and a little city living, a little urban development might be good for you. Maybe get the fuck away from the people that are treating everybody else like they're less than them. The mediocre guy, the stock manager at the night shift at Walmart, who thinks that he would have had it much better in life if it weren't for women and black people and brown people and immigrants. That stock manager would not have a better job. He would still be in charge of the felons that are unboxing your Fruit Loops. But see, somewhere along the way, that guy thought that just by being born a man in America, he was supposed to have a much better life. Charlie Kirk tapped into all those crybaby guys that are, one day fuck your feelings and the next day they're screaming, crying on the ground. God, it's a mess. I don't know how anybody would ever be attracted to a man like that. I mean, you do you. You girls do you. But you know, we got the cryingest babies. We got Donald Trump over here trying to censor everybody if they say anything bad about him. Dudes, y'all get your shit together. Just because we're pointing out that you're flawed doesn't mean that we're demons. Just the fact that we're pointing out that your beliefs are so fucking ass backwards that you might be better off in an apartheid area of South Africa, if there still is one. Or maybe go to one of those, not that we don't love having you here, but you might find you're much happier in one of those big white developments that they're doing in Arkansas and Missouri. Get on up in there. Get on, get. Because if you didn't hear what Charlie Kirk was saying and think, how the fuck is anybody listening to this? Then you have been radicalized by the right. And typically that means that, like that kid, you grew up in a family over on X. They're like, well, he had a nice family. Oh, really? Nice to who? Nice to each other? Nice to their Mima on Sundays? Because no, that's not nice people. That's not a good family. If you are teaching your children that other people are less than you and other people aren't as smart as them just because of a different color on their skin, you're not a good parent. That's not a good family. No, not any day of the week and not on Thursday. So I think what we're having here is a little case of the Charlie Kirkers finding out that we can't stand what they think. It had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk. Charlie Kirk just brought out in them the most reprehensible bullshit that we have ever heard in the year of our Lord 2025. See, most of us were sheltered from that fucked up bullshit of the far right. We listen to the FM radio. We don't sit over there on AM and listen to these guys going, the Democrats, the liberals. God dang. Man, we got some people in this country that are so racist. And I was so, like, somebody would have known darn good and well not to even pull that bullshit around me. I mean, they just knew. They just knew that I wouldn't put up with it. That I would not put up with it. The fact that you do put up with it and that people are around you that are like, oh, I miss Charlie Kirk. No, nobody that I even know would ever say that to me. They would know better. They would be like, that's a girl that you cannot talk or your racist shit to because she is going to fucking cut you down. They would know better than to say that to me. The fact that they can say that to you and they're like, I love you, man. And they're putting those fucking orange hearts for the fucking Trumper, the Trumpster. Oh, God. The fact that they can talk about Charlie Kirk to you and they think you're going to agree with them, that says everything about you. Charlie Kirk was spinning the record. Charlie Kirk found a way to make money. And thank God he did, because now we found out who you guys all were. So I think the little shit, the shitting in your pants scene that you're having right now really has very little to do with the Democrats and more to do with the fact that we all found out how you feel. So wave those flags and put your little orange hearts in the comment for your orange man. The fact that you see that he's painting himself orange, but you can't see that we're trolling his ass and making fun of his absurdity with Gavin Newsom, just trolling the fuck out of him. The fact that you don't see that the dude's been having all kinds of objects up his nose for years and Jesus Christ, he's got an LVAD and definitely signs of a stroke on the right, but you go ahead. He's so fabulous and he's such an alpha. Yeah, because alphas give a fuck what anybody says about them. As if. Y'all, we're not mad at Charlie Kirk. We're mad at you. Take that to the bank and cash it.